everybody, how are you doing? Today we're going to look into the revelations that are coming out of Spare. In an interview, Harry says, or it's in his book, Harold says, sorry, that William is his brother and his nemesis. So I want to have a little bit of a look into that and see where the dysfunction comes in this relationship, if we can find anything a little bit extra around from the cards, see if the cards have got anything to say about it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I just want to say thanks to everyone for being here, and thank you very much for the emotional support, Coven, as well. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate you being here. So let's have a look and see what we can find out by Harold calling Prince William his nemesis, and see if the cards have got anything to say about it at all. They will. But what? I don't know. Let's have a look. You want to come out? The Hanged Man. Okay, so the starting point is the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man in the tarot is like Odin hanging off the world tree. There's a sacrifice for knowledge, for learning, for waiting, and there's this kind of endurance with patience. So this is a starting point, and this is really the sacrifice William has had to make. It's probably difficult having your role predetermined for you. In a way, I mean, I know they are the royal family and they have wealth that we don't have and stuff like that, but that in itself is still kind of like difficult. So that's Odin and Fate, and the Two of Wands crossing them. This isn't an ability to join together and work with others. This isn't an ability to get on. This patience that William has had, Harry doesn't necessarily want to have had, because with the Two of Wands crossing, there is frustration. He wants to be his equal in everything. It's like there's this competitiveness that can never be quenched, and he's setting himself up to fail by trying to be like his brother, which is probably what. Okay, so what's known about the situation is the High Priestess in reverse. Now, the High Priestess, when it would come in up for a royal family reading, would come out as the Queen, because remember, she was the head of the church as well, so she had one foot in the world, one kind of foot out of it, if you want to say that. There's been a protection and a distortion, I feel, of the brothers. They have been very protective, but what we're seeing now is the secret, really, the biggest secret was Harold was so protected and so mollycoddled that this is being revealed that he is actually a spoiled brat. Now, if you're new to the channel, go back into 2019 and I've got some readings from there saying, is Prince Harry a spoiled brat? And we've been saying this for the longest time, so check it out. Go back into and have a watch of my older readings. So yeah, we knew this day was coming, and here it is. I'm not particularly happy about it, but this is showing that it's just the royal family have protected him. I don't know if they've created this monster. I just think they've kind of appeased him in a way for the longest time. And what's underneath it? The King of Swords in reverse. So with the King of Swords in reverse, I would say all this trust has been broken. I would say that lies are being told. With the King of Swords, of course, it's like a dodgy businessman, it's a wheeler dealer, it's somebody who has got the gift of the gab, who's going to get you into some kind of trouble. And I feel with the High Priestess and the King of Swords in reverse, he's maybe been sitting on this for such a long time and having such hostility and such kind of bitterness, but yet being kind of enabled by it all. What's leaving the situation? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I really feel like this has been on the cards for a while. They wanted to monetize themselves, sell yourself out for the highest bidder. Now, this is money that us mere mortal folk wouldn't necessarily have, but they are trying to create wealth from a very negative situation. They are very, very much monetizing it. They need to have a rebuttal for everything. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I don't think it's going to go as well as they would like it to at all, because that's what's leaving the situation. Yeah, we have got the Page of Pentacles. Now, Archie does come up quite a lot in the readings, whatever you think, but we are going to hear a lot more about Archie, I feel, and he is going to conflate Archie with his upbringing and not wanting to bring Archie into that environment. I would be also very concerned about what he's going to say if he says anything about the Wales' children, especially around Louis. There could be something around Louis that he says for some reason, but he's definitely going to say some stuff about Archie, and he's going to conflate that with his experience. Now we hear let's have a look. We are going to get a lot of backwards and forwards around this. We are going to get him being on the defensive. We are going to see those Sussex squad and all of those people that come out and bat for him around there. And what's surrounding it? He is trying to use his mother as a deflection. He is trying to paint everyone in such a narrative that he is this wounded person when he's actually been protected. And what you're going to be seeing now in the next few months and the next few weeks, in the next few days, is an unraveling, a great unraveling of this man, and his image in the public that he was this jovial guy is going down the pan, really going to go down the pan. It's probably going to get to a point where he's rated worse than Prince Andrew. I know that sounds astonishing, but this is not good, guys. He is going to make such a colossal mistake. Knight of Swords, he is coming in here and he is angry. He doesn't like everything's a correction to correct our thinking. It's like what he said about free speech in America. I don't understand all the tenets around free speech and everything. I'm not American. I'm clearly from the UK. But people are allowed their opinions. This is sense that there's going to be this fall from glory. I would say this is something that the royal family have protected him from. They have tried to kind of shield him from himself and shield the public from himself. He's very angry because he hasn't, this is like one of the first times he has not got, I don't know what this is, I want to get my words right. This is one of the first times where he isn't getting indulged. So he might have had things that haven't maybe went his way in the past, but there's always been some payoff, like, oh well, you can't do this, Harold, so but you can do this instead, and you know, he's got something else he wants out of it. Right now there is no payoff. there is nothing that will pay off for them. Now let's see how the royal family are going to be feeling and responding about this. Ooh. Throwing me cards around, guys. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but we are having some sibling problems ourselves. The cats are seeming to, you know, have brother and sister issues. Okay, let's do this. So the royal family, how are they feeling about everything? Five of Cups in reverse. They have had this sense of grief and loss around Harry, but they're kind of over it now. They are kind of getting tired of it. They're healing from it. The Chariot crossing them, they just feel like they're just going to have to ride this out. They feel like they're going to get pulled along. They kind of know this coming. They know he has some kind of beef with everyone. They know that he's like very kind of volatile towards them, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What's above it? There's the Nine of Cups. Now I've just done a reading there, and it shows that William and Harry, well, Harry's been very smug and self-satisfied, and this is how they see it as. They see it as Harry's revenge. They see it as him showing off, and they know it's not landing well with the public. That's the thing, guys. They recognize that it's not landing well with the public. What they think is driving all of this, Five of Pentacles, it's because they're getting cut off. It's because of getting cut off. It's because they're not getting that HR8 status, which he's suing the government for, and all of these things. This is what they know what's driving it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do get cut off sooner rather than later, but we'll see what the cards say. Two of Wands, a breakdown in communications on either side of the pond. They're not willing to work with them so much. There's the Hanged Man. See? Just style it out. Just wait on in. They are not going to make a move too quickly. They're just observing everything. They know, like I said, when it's Odin hanging off the world tree, there's this old knowledge. Do you know what I mean? They've got this old set of ideals that they sit on back with. They're not too bothered about this stuff. I don't think. Maybe. There's William. What they think, it's an attack on William. And it's then attack because they've got a new way of doing things. They are not indulging Harry anymore. And they are reshaping and restructuring the royal family. Queen of Cups there. Again, this is what they're concerned of. They're concerned about how they're maybe attacking Camilla and also attacking Diana's memory and attaching Diana's memory to it. But I feel this is in a very real sense that they're trying to attack and tarnish Camilla's reputation, as well as link in this kind of, he taken ownership of Diana's memory. Now, I just want to say, Diana was devastated when she lost her HRH title, but she also still lived in palace grounds. She did a book and an interview. That was it. These guys have done multiple interviews at this point. He's doing multiple interviews for his book, and he's done a book, podcasts, interviews, TV shows, Netflix, everything. So, I mean, what else have you got? And there's the Ten of Cups, unhappy families. There is going to be a rift, guys. This is going to kind of split. I don't see this going to be any healing. They are going to wait it out. I think all of these attacks are up because they know they're going to be losing stuff anyway, so they're just getting in there first. I think if he does attack Camilla, then that's it. I think if they've come for William, because he's going to be holding the purse strings, and they're coming for Catherine as well. Don't forget that, because at the end of the day, Harry's nemesis, which is totally immature, is William, and Meghan's nemesis is Catherine. Well, those two just want to get on with their lives. It's just allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It's off the charts. Weird. But there we go. That's what I see in the cards. Let me know what you guys think. If you see anything different, if you would like to add anything to the cards, if there's any particular readings you want me to do. I don't just do the royal family. I've just got to say that. I know we've been doing it a lot lately, but I don't just do the royal family. I do any kind of celebrity and true crime, whatever. Let me know. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys' time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.